Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I just thought I'd return to you tonight for this movie review and before I get to the Tuesday album review tonight. And hopefully you will enjoy this movie review for The Woman in the Yard, the 2025 film I got a chance to check out for myself, see what I was going to think of this hour and 28-minute film overall. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for the 88 minutes of this film. It's a very short film, and I'll let you know my thoughts on the movie overall in its entirety. So let's dive into this movie review. Now, basically, Ramona is the main protagonist in this film, meaning the main character. And overall, she gets in a bad car accident where her husband dies, and she has two kids to raise after his passing. So there was more to the story with her husband dying, but the problem with this movie is the lack of execution. It did not execute very well. This is a bad movie. A very lifeless and blankless movie, meaning it's so bland, it doesn't know what it wants to tell you, this movie. There's a lot of confusion behind why the woman in the yard is there, and she's saying, "You're the one that summoned me to give you strength," and all that. So, honestly, with what I've seen with this film, it seemed like she was some kind of Reaper or something, or a Grim Reaper or whatever. That's my indication of what this movie was trying to present itself as. And the movie really went nowhere. It's very lifeless. It's very boring as hell. And it's just not a great film. The lack of execution was really bad. It just didn't offer enough to keep me wanting to watch this film. It seemed like the character Ramona just felt like she gave up on herself, and then towards the end, it started getting really confusing. Like, wait, what happened here? Like, in this scenery, it shows things are okay, and it's like, okay, this movie really was a clusterfuck of a mess. So, if I were to give The Woman in the Yard a score, a 4.5 out of 10 is what I'm feeling. Fuck this film. It really sucks. I don't hate the actors in the film. It's just this movie was not well executed to the way that I enjoyed it. It was very disappointing, very lifeless, very just cringy all around. So I was not a fan of The Woman in the Yard. And to be honest, I'm not going to be returning to this movie ever again. Because it was really bad. So yeah, I mean the performances weren't terrible, but it didn't save the movie from really sucking. So yeah, it's a shame, but you get those types of movies that you're gonna really like or really dislike, and this is a really dislike kind of film. So, The Woman in the Yard, 4.5 out of 10. I was not impressed with this film. I'm going to the next film, Death of a Unicorn, and then I should be done with the first quarter of 2025 films after that. But until then, I will return to you for the Tuesday album review soon, and thanks for watching this movie review tonight. Sorry, my dog just jumped up on my bed, that's why you heard the thing shaking. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this movie review tonight. 4.5 out of 10 for The Woman in the Yard. Thanks for watching.